Jennifer Lopez had appeared on The View to promote her latest project, expecting a warm discussion about her career, music, and upcoming ventures. However, what began as a lighthearted interview quickly turned intense when Joy Behar pressed Lopez on controversial topics. Behar questioned Jennifer about her recent marriage to Ben Affleck, hinting at the couple's past troubles and casting doubts on its longevity. While the audience chuckled nervously, Lopez's face tightened. She tried to maintain her composure, steering the conversation back to her work, but Behar persisted. The tone shifted palpably as Lopez, visibly frustrated, responded curtly. Her. Never one to back down, leaned in, and quipped that Hollywood marriages are all show. That line struck a nerve, prompting Lopez to snap back sharply, telling Joy she should try minding her own instead of everyone else's. The air became thick with tension, co-hosts looking visibly uneasy. The segment, initially set for a run, suddenly veered off script as producers scrambled behind the scenes. The clash didn't end there. Behar, who is known for her unfiltered commentary, doubled down. She insinuated that Lopez's career surges only when her personal life is in tabloids, suggesting J.Lo uses relationships to stay relevant. That accusation set the singer off. Jennifer, pointing directly at Behar, challenged the implication, stating she has worked tirelessly for decades and built her empire from the ground up without riding any man's coattails. The audience gasped. Some clapped. Others stayed silent, unsure of how to react. Behar chuckled dismissively, which only fueled Lopez's frustration. "You think you're funny?" "I came here for a real conversation, not a roast," Lopez said, her voice steady but biting. One of the co-hosts attempted to intervene, trying to pivot to a lighter question, but the damage had been done. Jennifer leaned forward, saying that it's always the women tearing down other women that make it hardest to succeed. Behar rolled her eyes, and that moment, caught on live television, went viral within minutes, as the conversation deteriorated. Further, the show's producers cut to a commercial break. During that off-air moment, audience members said the tension boiled over even more. Sources later reported that Lopez stood up, removed her microphone, and told the staff she was done. Behar allegedly muttered something under her breath, causing Lopez to turn and call it out before storming off the set. When the show returned from break, Jennifer's seat was empty, and the hosts appeared shaken. Whoopi Goldberg tried to regain control, assuring viewers that things were fine, but the show never quite recovered its rhythm. Social media erupted immediately. Hashtags like JLuantho and Team of Jennifer trended across platforms. Fans defended Lopez, saying Behar crossed a line, while others claimed Lopez overreacted to a standard talk show moment. Regardless of opinion, one thing was clear: the incident had captured national attention. In the hours that followed, clips of the altercation flooded the internet. Bloggers, entertainment sites, and news outlets ran with headlines like "Jennifer Lopez walks out of The View in fiery clash" and "Joy Behar sparks celebrity storm once again." Viewers dissected every facial expression, gesture, and comment. Body language experts were brought on YouTube channels to analyze what each reaction really meant. Some argued Lopez showed strength and grace under pressure. Others painted her as thin-skinned and unprofessional. Meanwhile, Joy Behar made no immediate public comment, but sources close to the show indicated that she felt no remorse. "Asks the questions others won't," said one anonymous producer. But this time, many wondered if she'd finally pushed too far. The View had seen its share of guest drama over the years, but this moment was already being marked as one of the most explosive in recent memory. Jennifer. Lopez's camp later released a short statement, thanking fans for their support and making it clear that she would never tolerate personal disrespect disguised as journalism. She clarified that while spirited debate is part of public life, personal attacks are not. Meanwhile, other celebrities began to chime in. Actress Viola Davis posted a cryptic tweet about respecting boundaries. Singer Kelly Clarkson shared a message on her Instagram story about women supporting women, which many interpreted as directed at the incident. Even Ben Affleck, usually quiet about media storms, was seen escorting Lopez to dinner the same night, his presence interpreted by fans as a show of solidarity. Some fans also called for Lopez to receive a formal apology from The View, though producers declined to comment officially. Internal leaks revealed the team was divided on whether Behar should address the controversy on Dash Air. The next day's episode of The View opened with Joy Behar attempting to offer a half-hearted explanation. She claimed her intention was not to offend, but to engage in real talk. Co-host Sunny Hostin chimed in, saying that sometimes real talk means knowing when to pause and listen. It was a subtle rebuke, but it didn't go unnoticed. Joy laughed it off, saying, well, if people can't handle a little heat, maybe they're not ready for the kitchen. The comment reignited the controversy, drawing more criticism. Viewers began emailing and tweeting at ABC, demanding Behar be held accountable. Petitions circulated online calling for Joy's resignation, while some diehard fans defended her. Unapologetic style, the media frenzy was far from over. Multiple talk shows picked up the story, and debates about respect, tone, and accountability in media flared up across networks. What was initially an uncomfortable interview had now turned into a cultural moment. Think pieces flooded the internet, dissecting the deeper implications of the clash. Was Besser's line of questioning rooted in sexism or ageism? Was Lopez too sensitive to criticism? Could this be a reckoning moment for daytime televisions? More abrasive personalities? As the discussions deepened, feminist voices pointed out the hypocrisy of holding women like Jennifer to impossible standards, expected to be tough but not too emotional, candid but not confrontational. Meanwhile, media watchdogs questioned why such moments continue to occur on mainstream TV with little accountability. Some suggested it's all calculated drama to boost ratings, while others believed the conflict revealed the very real tensions between generations. Fame and perception. Lopez, for her part, stayed mostly silent after her initial statement, choosing instead to let her actions speak. She appeared days later at a major charity gala, looking radiant and composed, making no mention of the incident. Her team confirmed she was moving forward with her film promotion schedule and had no plans to return to The View anytime soon. Meanwhile, Behar continued hosting, though with noticeably more caution in subsequent interviews. Sources on set said producers had tightened segment guidelines to prevent similar outbursts. One insider revealed that executives were worried about alienating younger viewers, many of whom felt Lopez had been disrespected. Ratings dipped slightly in the aftermath, though the buzz kept the show trending for over a week. Public opinion remained split, but the moment had clearly left its mark. Behind the scenes, tensions reportedly escalated among The View's production team. Co-hosts were said to be divided, with some feeling Behar went too far and others defending her style. Internal emails leaked, showing producers discussing damage control strategies and the need for a guest relations overhaul. ABC's PR team worked overtime trying to manage the narrative, fielding press inquiries and fan backlash. Meanwhile, late-night comedians took the moment and ran with it. Jimmy Fallon joked that Lopez danced her way off the set, while Trevor Noah weighed in more seriously, calling out the double standards women of color face in media settings. The cultural ripple continued to expand as podcast hosts, influencers, and morning radio shows unpacked the incident from every angle. Ultimately, the Jennifer Lopez-Joy Behar clash became more than just a talk show skirmish it turned into. A flashpoint for wider discussions about media tone, respect in interviews, and the evolving boundaries of celebrity interaction. Lopez emerged with her brand untarnished, if not even strengthened, by the support she received. Behar, while unfazed outwardly, faced scrutiny that reminded audiences how far the expectations for television hosts have evolved. As the dust settled, producers at The View were left to reevaluate how much conflict is too much, and whether shock value is worth the cost of alienating major guests. For Jennifer Lopez fans, the walk-off wasn't a meltdown, it was a message that self-respect comes before ratings. And for Behar, the encounter served as a cautionary tale that even legends can be challenged, especially when the world is watching.